Hello friends, I am Aditya, come up with a new topic, the Retrospective Tax Amendment Bill 2021. So today we will discuss about what is the retrospective tax and why we need amendment of this tax. So my name is Aditya and I am ex-Navodian, 2 times NDA conference out. So let's discuss this topic. What is retrospective tax? The retrospective tax was introduced in 2012 by our former president and Finance Minister Pranab Mukherjee. This tax means that the government want to collect the tax from the earlier year when it was presented. Actually, it was presented in 2012, but it was enabled for the earlier years. So let's took an example to understood these points. So basically, that retrospective means that if we took an example of the UP government, that UP government presented a policy in which two-child policy. So basically, the two-child policy, if it was retrospective, so definitely that those who are having two-child before this policy was implemented, they will also affect by it. But this policy was affecting only those from which date it was implemented in the future. So I think that I make you clear for the retrospective meaning and now move to next point, that how does it affect investors. So definitely that it affects investor in a great scale, like those who done in the past year, like basically it was based upon the shares. If you are having the shares of your company and you are a foreign country and you are selling your shares to a country which is non-Indian, to a company which is non-Indian, so definitely that government put a tax on you. But these tax was implemented before it was presented or implemented. So let's look at how it will affect the investors. So definitely by these skirmishes, or we can say by these policies, it will affect the FDI, the foreign direct investment in our country. And due to this, the new startups, we can call the innovations, that will hamper with this. We can take an example, like you are a investor, you are a creator or an engineer, and you made a team and you put your everything to design, or but you need a investment on it. But if there is lack of investment, or we can say a lack of competition of investment in our country, so definitely that we can't give assurity to the new startups and entrepreneurs. So definitely that it will, because of this policy or this law of 2012, because of it, that India is losing its credibility. So I think that it will clear. And now move to the next topic, next point, key point. What is the provisions in it? The provisions in it, that Mukherjee has made amendments in Financial Act 2012, and basically that, which I earlier explained you, that in this text, that we can say that government wanted to gain in this the transfer of shares in a non-Indian company, and which drives substantial value from underlying Indian assets. And definitely that if you are non-governmental company, we can take the example of Vodafone and Crane Energy. So these two are the companies that who suffered from it, and definitely they win the cases in the international court. So let's move to the next key point, the retrospective tax slapped on various companies in India. So firstly we can see here the Vodafone name, because this same case with happened with Vodafone when this was implemented in 2012, and they completely did it in 2007. So that's also because this is a retrospective tax, so this was implemented on 2007 also. So definitely that with this, that India made a huge amount of, we can say that huge amount of principal tax on them, that is 7,990 crore. So that is a huge amount plus interest also. So definitely that they appealed to Supreme Court and they failed at there, and then they moved to international court and they won there. And because of this, that by this winning, that India will lose its credibility. India definitely lose its credibility in this, in the Vodafone case as well as in Crane Energy. The Crane Energy with this having similar case of shareholding, and we will talk about that. Crane Energy is a company that who will discover the oil fields and extract oil and petroleum products. So they wanted to made a business in India. So definitely they will suffer also with these penalties. And we can see that it is about 20,495 crore, which was implemented on it to pay this tax to Indian government. So let's move to the next point. That because of it, we can see that these companies are having a lot of, we can say, a lot of financial debt, and we can see that because of it, that India will lose its credibility with increasing time. So let's talk about that. Amendment in 2021 will help actually India. So let's talk about it. Yes, definitely, if we seen that to counter China, because as we seen that the maximum of the goods and the raw products, it was manufactured in China, and still they are coming in India. uh, we can say, and we can see in our companies, the basic products, the raw products, it was directly come from China. So definitely that foreign direct investment will help India to regain its power and to decrease its uses and decrease its dependence on China. And second point, to boost local products with FDI. With foreign direct investment, we can use and we can also say that make our local to a great triumph. Like talking about that, to boost the local product with FDI, because foreign direct investment, they invest on our startups. So definitely it will affect them. We can also talk about the MIVI. The MIVI, I think you knew about the MIVI. The MIVI is the best Indian speaker seller. So speaker or Bluetooth earphone seller. So definitely that these type of local companies with having the foreign direct investment in it, it will make a great to them and great boon for our country. So let's other point, Make in India initiative to Trump. It will take the Make in India initiative to a great heights, and definitely it will make India as economically stable, as we can say, on the raw material stable, and attract more investors, because having these type of policies in our country, it will attract more investors. And because of the more investor, the more creative people come ahead to introduce their new products, and definitely that it will boom the economy of our country and also decrease the dependence on other countries. Great support to the latest Indian startups, definitely this would help. So I think that I will make clear to you, and please hit like button and share this video to your friends, and thank you.